Georgia Stanway, thank you very much for joining us. And wow, look at where you are, at Bayern Munich's training ground, at the stadium. How does it feel to be a Bayern player?
Yeah, this is my new home. This is where I call home now. And yeah, it feels unbelievable. I've been here for 3 weeks already, and honestly it feels like I've been here forever. The people are so nice, and both the staff and the players and the campus is unbelievable. And yeah, I'm just massively excited to be able to get on there and to just start the season.
I remember talking to you before the Euros began, and you said, "After my bag's already packed, I'm ready to go. As soon as we finish the Euros, I'm out the door. I want to get out there." Is that what happened? You finished the Euros and you went straight out to Germany. Do you have a chance to celebrate or anything?
Yeah, obviously celebrated a few days after with the girls, feeling a little bit worse for wear, but it was all worth it. And then I landed in Munich on the Sunday, ready to go the Monday morning. So we flew out to Italy for a week of training. Then we've been to Toulouse for a week of training, and then this week we'll do a week here in Munich before we face Atletico.
And look, how are you finding life out in Munich?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's something that I wanted to do and something that I needed to do. I've spent 2-3 weeks with a smile on my face, and nothing will change that. I'm so happy to be here, and like I said before, I just want the season to kick in, get this international break over with, and then we're into the real stuff. But yeah, I'm just massively excited to be here and to just see what happens. I was in a situation where I wanted to put myself out of my comfort zone. I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to meet new people and kind of pose the question of how good could I be if I push myself and if I put myself in this situation. So I'm here now. I'm working, I'm running, fitness testing today is done. So yeah, I'm just kind of still on a high.
Yeah, Georgia, I'm obviously been following sort of, you're getting used to life out there on social media. It looks like you're having an absolute blast out there. You constantly seem to have a smile on your face. Yeah,
that's how I feel. I've not questioned anything in the last 2-3 weeks, which to me I think's a big deal. I could get here and I could have panicked. I could have questioned why I'm here, but I just know that straight away that this is such a special environment. The people are so special. It's like a family, and it's like a togetherness and a culture that it just draws me in. And yeah, it's hard to put into words because I'm here and because I'm experiencing it all. But yeah, I'm very happy, and I'm happy with my decision, and I'm just looking forward to getting going properly.
Unlike a family though, you have to do an initiation ceremony, and my word, you went for it, didn't you, with Sweet Caroline?
There was only one song that I was going to sing. Initially I went into the room and I wasn't going to sing that, but a few people egged me on, and a few people kind of started singing it in the background, and I thought, right, it's got to happen. So yeah, I went up and I just went for it. The girls took it so well. A few of them were kind of rubbing the salt, but no, and soon enough everybody had their hands in the air and they were loving it, and I think it went a little bit bigger on social media than I imagined, but off the back of an unbelievable few weeks and being able to lift that trophy, there was only one thing that I was going to do, and I was going to credit England.
Not only did it go massive on social media, also we played it every single hour on Sky Sports News. I heard you every hour belting it out. It was a lot. It was a lot to take.
I got a text straight away off Lucy Bronze, and it said, I've just had to sing Sweet Caroline because of you. And it tickled me.
Oh, so she had to do it at Barca?
Yeah, she did it at Barca as well as her initiation.
Oh, incredible. I can't wait to ask her all about that, because yeah, she won't be telling me with a smile on her face like you are. But how's it been, obviously, moving to Germany just after beating them in the final of the Euros? Is it, have you been giving your teammates stick, or, all the way around?
No, honestly, there's so much respect, and I think because of the final itself, the England v Germany, that's something that we wanted from the very start of the tournament. Throughout every single game, the girls were cheering us on. they were celebrating when I scored that goal against Spain, and I think it was just football recognising football, just that mutual respect of, to me, they were the two best teams in the tournament, and they were the two best teams that had to be in that final, and unfortunately there's only one winner, obviously fortunately for our case, but yeah, there can only be one winner. But in terms of football and quality and respect and just like everything, yeah, the girls were unbelievable, and even straight after the game, the final whistle went, I could hug them, we could talk about something other than the final, and it was just a see you in a few days when we just crack on with the season.
You talk about cracking on with the season, it's been kind of relentless, isn't it? Have you had a chance to sort of take in what you achieved this summer, that momentous occasion at Wembley? I
don't think I ever will. I honestly don't. I think a few of the girls had a decent amount of time off, but for me, because I was so excited for a new challenge, I was so excited to just start something new, that I didn't want that time off. I think I got home the Tuesday and I flew out here the Sunday, and for me that was the best situation, because I didn't want to experience a come down. I didn't want to experience potentially feeling a little bit down after tournament, because you're on such a high, and for me I just wanted to get the ball rolling again and to just try and get straight back in there. We're fortunate enough here to have a Christmas break, so that's something that I will look forward to in terms of taking my mind away from football, but right now my heart and my head's at Bayern, and that's where I wanted to be as soon as possible, and I just wanted to just get things going and kind of work here of what our playing style is, new manager, new players, for me completely new team, new environment, and I was so excited that I couldn't wait.
Because you moved out to Bavaria so quickly after the tournament, have you kind of escaped the sort of Euro frenzy then that was over here immediately afterwards?
Yeah, I did 2 days of media. I think I did like the Wednesday and the Thursday of interviews, and then I thought, right, that's me done. I took the Friday and the Saturday to spend some time with my family and say goodbyes, and I could only bring three suitcases, and I'd packed 4, so I had to weigh up my options of what clothes I wanted to bring and what clothes I could pick up at a later date. So that was how I spent my Saturday, is umming and ahhing over some clothes, and then obviously Sunday I flew out and started the adventure.
Georgia, I think a lot of people will still find it weird seeing you in a Bayern jersey after being at City for so long. Now you're out there. Talk us through what went through your mind. How difficult a decision was it to move from City, a club you've been with for so long, out and, like I said, go to do something completely different?
Yeah, of course, it's a difficult decision. I think, if I'm being totally honest, over the last 15, 18 months at Manchester City, I felt myself at a standstill. I was in a situation where I was just getting played in any position. I wasn't able to make a position my own. I was classed as versatile, which wasn't something that I wanted to be, although I will do a job for the team. As you know, I'll go out there wholeheartedly and do whatever the team needs me to do. But I just wasn't as happy as what I knew I could be. I wanted to put myself in a situation where you never know how good you could be, and I knew that City was comfortable for me. I was turning up to training. I turned up for training every single day for 7 years, and I just wanted change. I just wanted something completely new, and Bayern were the team that impressed me the most. I was drawn in by the culture, the togetherness, the whole kind of family feeling, and the fact that everybody's such a nice person is like obviously even better. The decision for me probably wasn't as hard as what it might have seemed, because I knew that I was set to go somewhere else, and I knew that I was set to try something new. But at the same time, it was the decision of making sure that this was the right place, and that this was the right place for me both on and off the field. And so far it's lived up to expectations.
Did it help the fact that City are going through a kind of transformative process? You mentioned Lucy, obviously she's gone, Caroline's gone out to Real Madrid, Jill's obviously left, and obviously we don't know what's going on with Kira as well. So did it help the fact that you were just like, okay, maybe it is the right time to move, as City isn't what it was when I arrived?
Yeah, I think it was maybe just timing, when everybody just kind of wanted to try something new at the same time. And if you look at the players that are leaving or want to leave, they are players that have been there for a long period of time. And it's kind of one of them where not necessarily that it gets boring, but you're just experiencing the same thing over and over again. You go in, you have breakfast, you train, you go home, you rest, everything's the same, and it's kind of, you never know what you can achieve and you never know what's out there until you go and put yourself out there, and that's something that I had to do.
Well look, Georgia, I know you've got to run off to training. Next time I'm going to put you through your paces in German, I'm sure. We can both learn together. It'll be fun.
I'm struggling. I'm 3 lessons in and I'm going to need about 3,000.
You've got this. I've got faith in you.